to the King Abdullah Sports City here in the beautiful city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, for the official weigh-in for the Rage on the Red Sea. Usyk versus by Saudi Airlines and JD Sports. All the action will go out live around the world, exclusively on Sky Sports Box Office and DAZN. And today's weigh-in is also televised on SSC. All of the fights on Saturday night will be sanctioned under the Middle East Professional Boxing Commission. The head of commission is Jose Mohan. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it's a great fight card. 11 fights. We've got 2 world title eliminators. And at the top of the bill, 12 rounds of boxing for the unified heavyweight championship of the world. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring the fighters up to the stage so they can face the scale and face each other. Our first contest, 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. Making his way to the stage from Sofia, Bulgaria, professional record, no wins, 3 defeats. Please welcome Treko Georgiev. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. Saturday night, it'll be his professional debut. Fighting out of Dubai in the UAE, ladies and gentlemen, known as Money Kicks, please welcome Rashid Belhassa. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Treko Georgiev. We're good. 66.65 kilos for Georgiev. Now to the scale, please welcome Rashid Money Kicks Belhassa. 67.35 kilos for Rashid Money Kicks Belhassa. Belhassa versus Georgiev, 4-round super welterweights to kick us off here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 6 rounds in the super lightweight division. Now making his way to the stage, fighting out Azerbaijan. Please welcome Fuad Tarverdi. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record, thus far perfect, 5 fights, 5 victories, 4 of them coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Amman, Jordan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Badr Al-Samrim. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Fuad Tarverdi. $61.6 kilos for Fuad Tarverdi. Now to the scale, the undefeated Jordanian Badr Al-Samrim. 61.8 kilos for Badr Al-Samrim. Al Samrim Talverdi, 6 rounds, super lightweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 8 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Now making his way to the stage, professional record 9 wins, 6 defeats, 1 draw, with 6 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Košice, Slovakia. Please welcome Usyk, the Slovakian Bulldog, Jurko. Jurko. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. He's a southpaw with a perfect professional record. 5 fights, 5 victories. Fighting out of Kiev, Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Lepin. Lepin. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Josef Jurko. $79.9 kilos for the Slovakian Bulldog, Josef Jurko. And now to the scale, the undefeated southpaw, Daniel Lepin. $78.5 kilos for Daniel Lepin, 78.5. Lepin Jurko, 8 rounds, light heavyweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 6 rounds in the light heavyweight division. And this contest is brought to you in association with Boxer. Now making his way to the stage, his professional record, a perfect one. 6 fights, 6 victories, 3 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Vrgorac, Croatia, here is Peter Nosic. Nosic. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his young professional record, thus far perfect. 1 fight, 1 victory, and that victory came by way of knockout. He fights out of Wolverhampton, England. Here is the 2020 Olympic silver medalist known as the Surgeon, Ben Whitaker. Whitaker. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Peter Nosic. 79.5 kilos for Peter Nosic, 79.5. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Ben, the Surgeon, Whitaker. 78.8. for the young undefeated Englishman, 78.8 for Ben Whitaker. Whitaker, Usyk, 6 rounds, light heavyweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, the weigh-in continues. Our next contest, 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. Now making his way to the stage, he is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 7 wins, no defeats, 1 draw, and 6 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome James, the Beast Wilson. Wilson. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record, 19 wins, only 1 defeat. He has 15 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former NABF and USBA Cruiserweight Champion, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Andrew, the Beast Tabiti. Tabiti. And out of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, James Wilson. $108.2 kilos for James the Beast Wilson, 108.2. And out of the scale, Andrew the Beast Tabiti. 98.3 for Andrew the Beast Tabiti. 98.3 kilos. Beast versus Beast. Tabiti versus Wilson. 8 rounds. Heavyweights. Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, we are set to weigh in our next contest of the evening, and it is an historic one. 8 rounds in the super bantamweight division. Now making her way to the stage, professional record, 10 wins, 2 defeats, all 10 of her wins coming by way of knockout. Presentando de la capital Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, presentando Crystal Garcia Nova. Garcia Nova. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. Her professional record, a perfect one. 6 fights, 6 victories, 1 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Bethnal Green in the East End of London, England, by way of Mogadishu, Somalia. Here is the 2020 Olympian, Ramla Ali. Ali. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Crystal Garcia Nova. 55.75 kilos for Nova. 55.75 kilos. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Ramla Ali. 55.65 kilos for Ramla Ali. 55.65 kilos. Ali versus Nova, 8-round super bantamweights. First female bout in the KSA, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 4 rounds in the super lightweight division. Both fighters are turning over. Now making his way to the stage, Saturday night, making his professional debut, fighting out of La Paz, Mexico. Please welcome Alfredo, el Argentino a la Torre. A la Torre. Also Saturday night, his opponent will be turning over, making his much anticipated professional debut. He's an Egyptian-born Saudi, fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Please welcome Ziad Zizo Almayu. Almayu. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Alfredo, el Argentino a la Torre.
Primera vez. Muchas gracias.
62.1 kilos for el Argentino. Now to the scale, please welcome Zizo, Ziad Almayouf. 63.2 kilos for Zizo. 63.2 kilos. Almayouf, a la Torre, 4 rounds, super lightweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, International Boxing Hall of Famer, Mr. Buddy McGirt on stage. And also, I'd be remiss, also Hall of Famer Evander Holyfield and Roberto Duran. Ladies and gentlemen, legends in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, this exciting undercard here in Jeddah continues with a 10-round cruiserweight affair. Now making his way to the ring, to the stage, his professional record, a perfect one. 21 fights, 21 victories, 16 of them coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Hartford, Connecticut, USA. Please welcome Richard Popeye the Sailor Man Rivera. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record, 26 victories, 3 defeats, 3 draws, with 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Stockholm, Sweden. Here is the former 2-division champion of the world, Badu Jack the Ripper. The Ripper. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Popeye the Sailor Man, Richard Rivera. 88.4 kilos for Rivera. 88.4 kilos. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Badu Jack the Ripper. 90.3 kilos for Badu Jack the Ripper. 90.3 kilos. Jack V. Rivera, 10 rounds, cruiserweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Light heavyweight world title eliminator. Now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 21 victories, 1 defeat. He has 12 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Beaumont, Pas-de-Calais, France, ranked number 2 in the world by the WBC. Please welcome the European and WBA Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Mathieu L'Aventure Boderleek. Boderleek. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 28 victories, only 1 defeat. He has 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, and representing his famed family's fine fighting tradition, ranked number 1 in the world by the WBC. Please welcome the former super middleweight champion of the world, Callum Mundo Smith. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, L'Aventure, Mathieu Boderleek. 79.15 kilos for L'Aventure, Mathieu Boderleek. And out of the scale, the number 1 WBC light heavyweight ranked in the world, please welcome Callum Mundo Smith. 79.25. 79.25 kilos for the Liverpudlian, 79.25 kilos for Callum Mundo Smith.
Waiting on you, champ.
Smith versus Boderleek. Number 1 versus number 2. 12 rounds for the WBC light heavyweight world title eliminator. Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Callum, up at light heavyweight now, just how much fresher and how much more comfortable do you feel on those scales?
Yeah, a lot better. Obviously, making weight's always one of your main goals as a fighter. At times it becomes the main goal, and that's not the right reason. But I feel good. I feel strong at this weight. I feel I'm performing well in the gym, and hopefully I can carry that performance into the ring.
Just such a confidence boost and great memories coming back to this arena where you won your world title.
Yeah, first time back here brings back good memories. Obviously, becoming world champion in here, but that all means nothing now. I've got new goals, new things I want to achieve, and that's to become a 2-8 world champion. And a win here on Saturday night puts me one step closer to that.
Your final thoughts ahead of the fight with Mathieu Boderleek, a WBC title eliminator. Tell us how it goes.
Yeah, good. I feel good. I feel very good. And I think when I'm good, I can beat anyone in the world. And I've had a good camp. I'm in a very good place. And the plan is to go in there and show the best version of me.
Callum, best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, Callum Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, it's now time to weigh in the chief support of the evening. It's brought to you in association with Wasserman Boxing, as they're proud to present 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Heavyweight World Title Eliminator. And now making his way to the stage, he is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 24 wins, no defeats, 1 draw, and 19 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Hsinchu, China, here is the 2-time Olympian, the 2008 Olympic silver medalist, and the former WBO regional heavyweight champion, John Big Bang Gillette. Gillette. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record also a perfect one. 14 fights, 14 victories, 12 of his 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Zagreb, Croatia, here is the heavy-handed Balkan phenom, the former IBF International Heavyweight Champion, ranked number 3 in the world by the IBF. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Philip El Animal Hrgović. Hrgović. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen. The Big Bang, John Gillette. 125.7 for John Gillet, 125.7 for the Big Bang. And now to the scale, the undefeated El Animal from Zagreb, Croatia, Filip Hrgović. 110.2 for the heavy-handed Balkan phenom, 110.2 kilos. Hrgović, John Gillet, the much anticipated fight, 12 rounds for the IBF Heavyweight World Title Eliminator. Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, co-main event of the evening.
Big Bang, your final thoughts ahead of this one. Huge fight against Filip Hrgović. Now you've weighed in. How ready are you?
最后的面谈啊，面对面。
Yep.
准备好了吗？
准备好了 I'm ready.
You're a big guy. He's a big guy as well. There's nothing between you height-wise, but 15 kilograms heavier. Do you plan to try and make that weight advantage count?
身高没有什么差别，但是体重有15公斤的差别。你会不会把这个当做你的优势呢？
这就是我的优势，我的力量，中国力量。
This is my advantage, my power, Chinese power.
Chinese power. Have you got a message for everyone here and everyone back home?
有没有什么跟在座的和家里的人说的？
谢谢大家的支持与鼓励。明天让对手睡觉。
Thank you everybody for your support. Tomorrow, he's gonna go to sleep.
Chinese power!